We live? Is this official?
I think we're officially live. I've got to pull double duty right now for.
Oh man!
No,
We live?
Nobody wants.
I think we're officially live.
You took a double duty?
I did. It's actually a triple duty
Oh,
as of this morning
sorry, y'all.
because we had the best food of our lives yesterday.
Bro,
But
I hope that's on the agenda to talk about.
we have to.
Okay.
We have to. Few things to get out of the way first. Obviously, I am pulling double duty, having to work the mouse while our interim producer. This is why you can't take the interim off her name
That's
yet.
valid. It's valid.
Oh, Sam had to go get a sick kid. We do all know how that goes. It's
Yeah.
fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Weird how that happened on a Friday.
Mhm. Right before, she had to work.
Mhm. Weird.
I kind of smell cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
But we've got a few things, Josh, to get
Okay.
through. So first of all,
The
thank you.
giveaway.
The giveaway. Let's start there because this is why people tune in.
The majority, probably 95%, are for the bottle.
Exactly. So we want to shout out and thank. Well, we can't shout out yet. I take that shout out back.
Oh.
But this is presented by Budget Blinds member number one and done, Michael Dunn. Thank you again for sponsoring Watch Us Drink. This was new to me, and I
Yeah.
posted this on our socials. I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. We did a little R&D. Went to a really cool little bar
Yeah.
in Waco, of all places.
to a couple of places
Yeah.
that day.
And this Toki Suntory whiskey without the EY, they had a cocktail made from Japanese whiskey, this exact bottle.
Mhm.
I have never gotten into Japanese whiskey.
Yeah.
More so for just not trying it. There's a few things that I know I really like. Sometimes I'll try to be a little adventurous, but we found a cocktail with Toki Suntory whiskey in it. It was absolutely fantastic. And
Look at this.
speak of drinks and cocktails, Master P is working the invisible bar in the back. Cheers, buddy. Boy, does that just smell.
Interesting.
We interrupt this regularly scheduled ad placement
for a tasting.
Oh my.
Hmm.
We're going to get into exactly what this is. I have no clue, but boy, do I like it. Anyways, so we had Toki Suntory whiskey. So this is today's bottle giveaway. Drop # Toki, TOKI, or hashtag, whichever you prefer saying it as. Toki in the comments. At the very end of this episode, usually about an hour long, we're going to do a live drawing for this bottle. Also, I feel like we need to say this.
Okay.
If you win and you do not come and pick up your bottle by the next broadcast, it goes back into the pot.
Agreed.
Okay?
Agreed. Do we have our first instance of that?
We do. So should we make this a double giveaway bottle?
I mean,
Would we get more viewers if we gave another bottle away with this one?
if we did a double giveaway today,
So is that drawing two different names or one name and they win two bottles?
I don't think one person needs two bottles. I think we do a double giveaway, 2 drawings.
By the way, how many bottles do you have at your house personally?
Wow, I feel like it just got personal.
Yeah, it did.
It's hurtful.
So I guess you need to, give to somebody
Yeah, they
all the
don't need-
extra bottles since you don't need two.
2 free bottles at
Oh,
the same time.
okay.
You know what I meant?
Yeah.
need two bottles.
I have found that
Yeah.
people on the internet take things very seriously.
Yeah.
And as such, very personally.
Oh.
So there's a few things going on. Here we go. Okay.
I was
By the
gonna
way,
say, where were the comments? I'm trying to look at your phone and our
My
phone,
bad.
and it's not up there. There we go.
my bad. Thanks, JT. It is a killer hat.
Oh, hey.
Nathaniel's Custom Hat Makers on the square in Georgetown, Texas makes all my hats. No bartender today. Danny, there is a bartender today. You've met him in person. We're going to call him Master P until we can introduce him to the common folk.
Also, Danny, you're not paying at all. So,
Yeah.
you're not paying to do anything.
Apparently, Mark Sherburn,
Yeah.
he's back in it. Dang, he was late. His boss didn't understand that we drink during lunch.
Come on, boss.
It's
You
funny.
need us to send him a letter or
Right.
a notice. We'd be happy to do so.
Hey there, Kelly. Good to see you again. Look who showed up. To win a bottle.
Hashtag Doki.
Yep.
Yes.
Old Wes Kukulski. We, Wes and I are at the same middle school track together.
Ah.
Yeah. And we talked about this, how he's kind of on a cold streak. He
Yeah.
won like 3 weeks in a row. I think we only allowed him to take home one bottle
Yeah.
out of that.
Yeah.
Not sorry, Wes,
Yeah.
but he's been on a bit of a cold
Well,
streak.
okay. So he can be back in
he
the
can-
cycle now.
This, he may be breaking
He
it.
turned
right
off
now.
his algorithm hacking. Appreciate that. When you and Wes are together at a game, do people like kind of Abbott and Costello? They get it?
100%.
Little Penn and Teller.
Yes, 100%.
Doug
Yeah.
said, or the sponsor gets it.
Oh,
Extra bottle.
you know what? Maybe the sponsor gets the extra bottle. That could be it. I mean,
Oh,
technically,
I-
he paid for it.
Mike would rather give it to the people
He would,
anyway.
until it's a bottle of gin.
Yeah, that's true.
So next week, actually, I've got something special planned for next Friday
Yeah.
because it is Good Friday.
Good Friday. Yeah.
Good Friday. Oh, Wes believes today's the day. So he's figured out the algorithm and how
Yeah,
to.
he's turned it back on, is
yeah,
what he's saying.
That's
I get it.
exactly it.
Yeah.
Danny paid dearly last time.
Mhm.
Here's a quick question. We're going to talk about a little bit of these kinds of questions here in a minute from Tanita. Will you
Okay.
be opening memberships again? It's a great question.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you the answer yet.
Stay tuned.
Yes. And Kelly also made sure to let us know. Make sure we don't lock Master P, the bartender, out. Yeah.
Well, we did tell him the code
Okay.
after we locked him out last time.
It is
so
very difficult code to remember,
if he
too.
forgets, it's his
So
fault.
drop hashtag Toki, everybody, into the comments at the very end of the pod today. We're going to be giving this bottle away.
Love it,
And who
love
knows,
it.
maybe it's available next week too if said winner doesn't actually have to or doesn't come in and pick it up.
Yeah.
Wow. I think people are just feeling a little salty today.
Uh-huh.
Don't
Yeah,
you
you're
have
calling
to
people
work,
out?
Wes? Yes. I like this. I like
Mhm.
this already. Drop Toki in the comments. Okay. Now we can formally shout out. Shout out to
Shout out.
our sponsor, member number one, Mike Dunn. Woo! I don't
That
even
is-
begin to know what to call this or to guess at the ingredients.
This
in it.
is definitely more old fashioned-y. It is
Yes.
less of a, like cocktail, definitely not shaken.
But he also had to have brought it from home because it's chilled with no ice cube.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to have been working on this at home.
I do enjoy it.
This is fantastic. Do we want to know what it is yet? Yeah, I want to know.
It's Cesar.
Oh, it's a
Sazerac.
Sazerac, a very classic of all classic cocktails. I didn't know I liked Sazeracs until this very moment.
Yeah, it's got good flavor. It is definitely a sipper. You're not taking.
Mhm.
Maybe that's what Master P is doing. He's like, hey, listen, you guys have been kind of hammering the drinks here lately, so I'm going to start with one.
Yeah.
We need to call this this is like the speed bump.
Yeah. Ooh, this.
Listen, I'm kind of been on a
You
streak here
have
lately with
been on the
names.
street.
The
Man,
speed
the-
bump, because you're not taking this one too fast.
No, you
Right?
can't. I
You
feel
gotta-
like it does a disservice to the drink if you just chug this
Agreed.
thing down.
Agreed. It is very well balanced, very flavorful. I like it a lot.
Although it is very easy to drink.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy to let the speed get out of control if you don't have a bump,
Mm-hmm.
right? Also, you came
Speed
up
bump.
with Pretty Little Liar, which we
Yeah.
developed with our friend Holly, which pairs things that shouldn't go together, but somehow it works.
Yeah.
It lies to you because it shouldn't work. It's still a pretty drink, but secretly it's really good.
Delicious.
And I hate that I like it. So
Yeah.
look for that on the menu. It's the Pretty Little
Pretty
Liar
Little
too.
Liar.
All right. Without further ado, Joshua, let's take us in to the heart of Commonwealth right now. What are
Okay.
the updates? What's happening in the building?
You know what really is cool? We're getting down to the last, I would say, Carrie's going to kill me, but I'm 45 days I feel pretty comfortable with. So we're getting within that 60-day, 45-day range now. You can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel. They hung a bunch of the light fixtures Wednesday, Thursday, and then this morning.
Big change.
And being able to go from just, dark ceilings and temp lights to actual fixtures, seeing those come to life has been pretty incredible. They laid the tile down the bathroom hall, which looks
Oh, that penny
awesome.
tile. Unreal.
Wallpaper's going up. And then, of course, on the outside, all the site work is still happening. We graded all of the deck area, the big giant deck area.
Big giant deck. It
Yep.
looks even bigger when you trim the landscaping down a little
Yeah.
bit. Makes the
Used
deck
to
look
say that
bigger.
every time.
I know.
So they got all of that trimmed down. We spotted where all of those are going to go. They're going to start drilling holes for the piers today and tomorrow. Put up the big limestone blocking around the landscape changes. So all of that is pretty much done. We pushed fences back a little bit just because we didn't want to mess up all the other construction that was going on. But asphalt, hopefully next
5
week.
weeks ago, it's this week.
That's one of those where it's like, you think you're done, and then they add like another layer, and then another layer, and then they spray it all and get it wet, and then they add another layer. But that means we're going to have a really, really, really good parking lot. So
100%.
Lots going on. I mean, a couple of days this week, it's like everybody is just like, you walk in and it's just buzzing, just trades everywhere, doing everything.
Ooh.
The golf simulator also is being installed this week. We had a slight hiccup on Monday and Tuesday, but yeah. Just
People, commercial construction is a game of inches.
Yeah.
Literally
3 inches.
3 inches. Is 3 inches,
Which is a lot. A lot.
I feel like it's a lot.
Yeah.
I think
Huge.
3 inches is much more than average.
3 inches is much more significant when that's how far you have to move an entire wall to fit your golf simulator
Correct.
in your golf simulator room, which is what we found ourselves doing this week. So, but hey, every
happens.
commercial construction project has its hiccups. Thankfully, we got subs that got here, got it done, super positive attitudes. Like, it was really cool to see. Really thankful that they jumped in as quick as they did, got it moved as quick as they did. Full Swing stayed on their install schedule. So we should be able to hit some balls this afternoon to start testing. So that's pretty cool.
Do not threaten me with a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think trim work is pretty close to being done, except for the final finish up stuff.
Mhm.
We're going to have to haul a bunch of flooring into the building today, tomorrow.
Is that confirmed?
Uh,
Tomorrow when you're gone and it's just me here,
What?
and we have to.
That's weird.
It's funny how we
Yeah.
have to move flooring tomorrow.
Y'all need to do something finally.
You're not even talking to y'all. You're talking to me. Those two idiots won't be here either.
So lots of progress.
Lots
We're doing
of
great.
progress.
Super excited. We are getting into the home stretch. If you've driven by, you've seen some of the exterior, the big wall out front. We're putting some wood cladding up in some of those void areas, and it is like really coming together. It's really, really, really starting to look good.
It's an interesting time. I every once in a while, on my phone, it comes up with these video. I think Facebook does it too, where it's
Mhm.
like however many years ago or whatnot, and brings up pictures. And one came up for me the other day that was the drone shot of just us on the dirt looking at the
Oh, yeah.
plants.
Yeah.
And not much more than a year ago.
Yeah.
Which, man, we want this to be open, trust me, more than anybody
Mhm.
in the world. We're not going to open it the wrong way. We're going to open it the right way. But still, commercial construction
Man.
completed in 15 months.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
That's
We
incredible.
started moving dirt March of 23, and here we are March of 24, probably going to be able to get in late April, early May.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's unreal.
Pretty cool.
So I've got an announcement, Josh.
Okay.
We've done a couple of very small kind of events over here at Market. For all those, because I know I'm going to get a question. Where is
Mhm.
Market? How far away from the building is it? Well, we're literally next door to the big site. It's a little retail place. You can enjoy a cocktail, cold beer, or just come and shoot the stuff with your buddies, your girlfriends, whomever. But we've done a tailgate party where we did some wings. We really wanted to do a St. Patrick's Day's event, but the weatherman killed us there.
Yeah.
But we have an event coming up a week from tomorrow,
Yes.
March 30th,
Yes.
at Commonwealth proper.
Love it so much.
The first event on site. And here's what's cool. We're calling it a construction party.
Yeah.
Okay. It's still an active construction zone. But you can find this. All of our email subscribers got it today. All of our members got the invite a couple of days ago. It's open to the public with a ticket, but we only have 125 tickets.
Right.
Maybe for those who aren't on the email subscription list, maybe I'll drop it in the comments, the link to get tickets. But from 6 to 9 p.m. a week from Saturday, that's March 30th,
Okay.
Chef Andrew finally gets to show off a little bit.
Okay.
He is going
I like
to cook an incredible barbecue spread. Brisket. Tell me what I'm getting wrong, Chef. Brisket, some sausage. What else?
Chicken,
Chicken,
ribs.
ribs.
Oh, ribs like we did
Yes.
on the mill scale the last time.
Y'all don't even
Holy
know about
crap.
Chef Andrew's ribs.
Love it.
All the fixings and trimmings after that.
Beans, potato salad,
Beans, potato salad,
bread, pickles, onions.
all of the
barbecue
things.
sauce.
And
Let's go.
the food and the drinks are completely sponsored.
I love that even
For
more.
a $35 ticket, it gets you scanned into the show. You get to bring your own lawn chair. Let's just listen to some, let's call it maybe just slightly less than great band.
Maybe like above mediocre level
Yes.
band music.
Let's just call them a band.
Yeah.
The Alibis are going to be playing. Jared Johnson is going to kick off with kind of an acoustic set. But 6 to 9 p.m. a week from tomorrow, that's March 30th. Bring your own lawn chair. And here's the kicker. You'll be able to tour the building.
Let's go. Let's go.
Actual permanent power and lights will be on. You'll probably get to find Chris up in the Full Swing Golf Simulator
Yeah.
for his third day in a row.
6 whiskeys in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where do they get tickets?
Yeah, so tickets are online to our email subscribers. I will post it on socials immediately following this broadcast. It is going to be a damn good time.
Yeah.
Going to be a damn good time.
We sell it? How many tickets we sell?
We're more than halfway sold out.
We're selling 125 tickets.
Yep.
We've got about half of them left, maybe.
So I'm going to, here we go.
Let's
I'm going
see.
to pull it up for you right
He's
now.
pulling it up right now. I don't know.
It is.
They can't
let
see
me
all
run
of
the
that, I'm
report.
guessing.
54 tickets out of 125. No,
Okay.
out of 100, sorry. So we are limiting this thing. We
Okay.
won't have fence. We will have caution tape
Yep.
fence that you shouldn't be going outside of. But Goodnight Loving Vodka is making a couple of cocktails for us. I think our man Master P is going to be slinging bourbon
Yeah.
old fashions
Heck
that
yeah.
night,
Let's
cold
go.
beers, a few seltzers.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an incredible time.
They'll get to see the Poor Choices drink trailer in action.
Yep. Ooh,
That's been a
and
big
it's it's been a long time too since we've actually had it on premise.
Yeah.
because we've been traveling that thing all around.
Mm-hmm.
Most recently, one of the favorite events that, and
Yeah.
probably to date, one of my favorite events ever in my life
Yeah.
that I've ever been a part of, with Janice's birthday out at the Vincent Homestead.
Yeah.
Another kind of really cool
Super
hidden
cool
treasure,
venue.
Central Texas.
Yes.
Shout out to Todd.
Yeah. Todd Vincent.
Todd Vincent. Shout out to Todd Vincent and Vincent Homestead. Place is amazing. Look them up. They're great.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned for the link. Drop Toki in the
Hashtag
comments.
Toki, pound sign Toki,
Pound sign Toki.
Toki.
All of the things.
Smoky. I don't know. I had a couple of things going, but
You
then
did.
I'm trying to get better this week with a little self-censorship.
Yeah.
So-
And not saying as many curse words.
Right.
I've really had to watch him with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm the one.
Here we go. We're kicking off. We're going straight into it.
Okay.
I'm also going to try and not offend any family members this time.
Okay. Good luck.
So let's keep it clean. Let's keep things above the belt today.
Okay. Hopping right into it. We're
I
not gonna ease
started-
in, no
Yes.
foreplay.
No
Okay.
foreplay. Maybe just no. I'm gonna
No.
stop right there.
See?
Okay, look at me.
Hey,
Look
shout
at me.
out
Hey.
to self-censorship.
Shout out.
Come on.
To self-control. It is
Mhm.
a fruit of the spirit. Thank you, Lord, for the small bit of self-control.
Very small.
Proud of you, Jerry.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Where I thought you said 3 inches was average.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I started thinking about this because, Josh, I know you're not a basketball player. You play basketball with your feet. The ball is a little bit smaller and it's black and white.
Okay.
Okay. You're a communist soccer player.
Okay.
But I was a basketball player. I know you can't tell by my stature.
No.
Also, by tint. But I played basketball in high school and college. And it is March Madness.
Yes.
Started yesterday.
Okay.
The madness is already on. We watched, who was it? Kentucky
Oh,
went
yeah.
down. So sorry, Mary.
Kentucky lost.
Kentucky lost to a 14 seed.
14, yeah. That's pretty
Ted
typical.
and Mary.
Oakland.
I am so sorry, Mary.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she's not in here right now drowning her sorrows.
Yes, she should.
Wow.
who they also have a drink on the menu, the Ted and Mary. It's a whiskey sour with the red wine
It
float.
is devastating, especially when your team, your school, like the only thing they're
Yep.
good at is basketball.
basketball.
And then they get knocked out in the first
By
game
Oakland.
by a 14 seed.
By Oakland.
You lost to
Go
a
Bears.
team who's named after a city.
Yep. Ooh,
Okay.
Mary Helen Dean. Yes, we go there.
I'll be there later. Yeah.
There we go.
Really? You
Yeah.
had to go there.
I had to go there.
That's what we do.
So March Madness is upon us. So I started thinking, and I want to know your answer first.
As always.
Of all of the major sporting events for you to attend in person,
Okay.
what is on the top of that bucket list?
Masters.
It's coming up.
The Masters.
It's coming up.
Like not even a question.
Not even a question.
Not even like you knew what
Wow,
my
you
answer
went-
was going to be.
I'm going to give you an answer that you have no clue what I'm going to say.
But I like
Wow.
a World
Okay.
Cup, like a World Cup final would be cool.
That's where I was going. That's what I
Yeah,
expected.
because it's only once every 4 years, and it's it's like soccer. You might think I'm a communist, which is fine, but it is the world's sport. It is by far the most fans of any sport across the globe is soccer, and so that's like the culmination every 4 years, like the biggest global thing.
Football.
But for me personally, I gotta go and see Augusta at some point. I gotta go to the Masters.
So I honestly, because I think it's on the top of my bucket list. I've been to a World Series game.
Yeah.
That it's a ton of fun until Altuve, it's a homer in the ninth inning to
Right
beat the Rangers.
Or the Astros lost in the next game.
Yeah.
Go home.
Oh, but that was also before the Rangers came back and ended up winning the whole thing. So
Right.
screw off, Chris.
Yeah.
But I thought you were going to go immediately World Cup first.
Yes.
Now, I also forgot, and don't hurt me. Like I forgot about the Masters, in the major sports. Like I think that
How
Did you
forget
say you
about the
forgot about the Masters?
Like, how did that-
for you, like I seriously thought it was going to be all soccer.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be like the Premier
Oh, yeah, I
League
love it.
championship game.
Really
I
wanted
thought
to
it
go
was going to
see
be a
that.
World Cup.
Yep.
To me, it would be a World Cup that I'll never see. I would really only want to go see that. Did we just get knocked offline? I don't think so.
No.
We're still on.
Yeah.
I think I would only want to go see the World Cup final when the United States was in it. And the U.S.
Well,
men will never,
Say that'll never happen.
will absolutely never get there.
I love the United States soccer team, but yeah, they're not going to make the final.
Not even a chance. But then let's walk through them.
Okay.
Okay. So you've got the Super Bowl, obviously.
Yeah.
I really have no inclination to pay $40,000 for a nosebleed ticket
No.
and to buy $120 beers and do all that.
See, and one of the things about the Super Bowl is like watching it at home with a party with your friends around, and you've got some TiVo and you got commercials, and like that's what makes the Super Bowl fun to me.
For sure, it's the commercials.
Yeah.
It is.
If the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl, would that change your mind?
Yes.
Yes.
They immediately bumped to shit. Well, let's get through all the events. Okay.
Okay, all
So
right.
we got the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Then you have the national championship of.
The
Let me
what?
get it. Let
You
me
want
get a
another
drink.
one of those? Yeah.
We have the national championship contest,
Okay.
of which I am a finalist.
Yeah, you are.
The national
Just because you have so much
championship.
practice.
Yes. National championship football. Okay. So
College.
if the college football championship
Mm.
of whatever that eventually ends up being, it goes to 12 teams this year. And
So like if A&M is in the
where
national
I'm going.
championship game.
so to me, the thing that you had me with the Masters, it's always the same time, same exact place
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah.
Like the Super Bowl rotates, the championship game for college football rotates
Yeah.
in between the different bowl games right now. So I digress. You have the Final Four, March Madness, the championship college basketball game.
Yeah.
You get into the NBA Finals, which maybe in the 80s I would have said, yeah, that's on the top of the list. It's not
Yeah.
for me anymore.
It's hard to watch NBA anymore.
World Series, we've mentioned. You've got the NHL Finals. I'm just not a huge hockey fan, although hockey is a sport best watched live.
Totally agree.
Right.
With beers
Yes.
and you're close to the ice. And it's a regular season game because the possibility that there are going to be fights is way higher.
Agreed.
That's the downside of playoff hockey
Yeah.
is
No more fights.
they're worried about drawing penalties and getting
Yeah.
majors and having guys kicked out, so they don't fight near enough. So
Emma brings up a good one that is on the list, the Olympics. And to me, it's the Summer Olympics.
Okay.
That's the first Olympics. The snowboarding is cool in the Winter Olympics. But the Summer Olympics, I think, counts. It's like a championship. I'm never going to get the word right. This is seriously the first sip of a drink I've had today. The Olympics are the
feeling it from yesterday. Is that the problem?
Dude, I think I started
Man.
counting them last night.
No, don't.
Don't
ever do that.
it's mistake number one.
Yesterday
Don't,
was R&D, okay, and we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
But when you're in R&D mode, your goal is
you want to try a
consume
lot of things.
as much as you can to get the because we
We
don't do that a lot.
No.
So when we do it, we gotta really hammer
That's
down.
exactly it. The Olympics is the championship of amateurs, right?
Right.
It's you still technically kind of have to be an amateur until the dream team came in and ruined basketball for everybody, which is still my favorite team of all time.
Yeah.
Hey, our interim producer is back.
Hey, interim producer.
How's the kid?
Oh, you know,
Is she gonna be fine?
I'm sure.
Thank
Yeah.
you for not bringing her up here vomiting.
Oh,
Yes, because that
She
would be
only had a
awesome.
fever.
Appreciate it.
Only fever.
Thanks for not bringing her up here with a fever.
So I really don't have any inclination, although you see a multitude of sports in the Olympics.
Yeah.
It's let's label it to, I guess, one actual sport.
Yeah.
So there you'd have to determine, is it the 100-meter final? Yeah, that would be pretty cool. To see.
Yeah, that would be cool. But the Olympics is kind of like the World Cup. It's only once every 4 years.
Yeah.
So all of the other stuff we mentioned is every single year it happens. Super Bowl, NBA Finals, March Madness. So it's like every year. So does it make it more special
Mm.
to have one that's every 4 years?
And see, I think that's why I like the World Cup.
Yeah.
Like I because you get a little bit of FOMO,
Yeah.
right? Like, oh crap, it's only here every 4 years.
Yeah. And
Um,
that location does change, but it's like continents and countries are
Right.
different.
Right.
So having it somewhere close to the U.S. or somewhere that's not in the middle of a desert.
So this is the last comment we're putting up from Mary Helen because when Kentucky loses, no Kentucky fans can be commenting on this anymore.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of a house rule.
Kentucky Derby isn't even a sport because the horse does it and they're not classified as the athlete.
Oh, bro, that's not even okay.
He is about to drive up here and whip your ass on
Yeah.
live TV.
Bro,
Come on, bring it on.
Mary,
It won't be the first time I've been beat up by a girl.
we all okay. Jockey, but have you actually done that?
well, he used to be small enough to be a jockey.
Yeah.
Now the basketball is under his shirt. He's
Now-
a little pushing a little bit.
I'd hate for my first. I'd hate for my first fight. Number one,
Yeah.
to be with you.
Wouldn't end
Number
well.
two, to be on camera for everybody to see. But
Yeah.
you're about to get me there.
It's about to be because Mary is going to walk in here.
I have ridden a horse. Now, cowboys are athletes.
So a jockey riding a
Nope.
horse around the track is
No,
not
you
athletic.
can't win this
Hey,
argument, Chef. It's
It
not
is
going
an
to happen.
interesting question that we need to add to a later watch a stream because
Yep.
we have a lot we haven't even started on yet, and we're 40 minutes in.
Yeah,
Is
Damn, are
like
we
the
seriously
whole
40 minutes. Okay.
sport versus athlete versus competition, like because there's a whole variety of things you can talk about.
Don't even get us started with
What's the criteria?
cheerleading.
See?
Okay, I went there. I know you're
So,
dodging your way
You
around
are
it.
trying to piss off every female in your life right now.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Hey,
And that's
cheerleading,
for-
competitive cheerleading is a sport because I see what my 11-year-old daughter does, and damn, the way that she flips and does all the things makes my back hurt just watching.
No, you're not going to crawl your way out of
Let's-
the hole. You
I digress.
made
Shut up.
a lot of negative comments this morning.
So we have the Olympics. What other sports? Cricket championships. Apparently, cricket I think has overtaken soccer as the world
So
sport.
you're
It
a
has not.
pickleball championship?
Has not.
There is
overtaken.
Major League Pickleball, but pickleball's still on the upswing.
Yeah.
It's not.
It'd be fun to go to a
would.
match and hang out. We may have some here in the future,
Don't tell all of our secrets yet.
but yeah, that would be fun. But like if you're talking about like the
Yeah.
pinnacle, the sporting event, for me, it's the
Still the Masters.
Yeah,
But I guess here's the thing. Masters is when you said that I was like, oh shit, I
yeah,
hate that I forgot, but it's on my top 3.
yeah.
But the tour has 4 majors.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not like one, they're trying to do this FedEx Cup thing. It's whatever. No, the
Players-
players doesn't count.
championship
No.
is a big, huge event.
It should be.
I would.
It should be, but it's not.
I mean, I think I could make an argument for when the British Open actually goes to St. Andrews.
Oh,
like that would be one.
Here's a question. Of the 4 golf majors, how do you rank them? Your favorite to like, not your least
Easy.
favorite, but just like your,
Easy.
top to bottom.
Easy.
Okay.
Masters,
Okay.
British Open,
Okay.
US Open,
Okay.
whatever the fourth one is.
PGA Championship.
That one. And let me tell you,
And then the players, would you put the players ahead of
PGA, 100%.
Would you
Because-
put the players ahead of the US Open?
No, because there's sentimental value. You know that I grew up without a daddy, but US Open always falls on Father's Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And to like, when you see a dad, I remember Tiger when he won it,
Yeah.
and his dad was still alive,
Earl.
like Earl. Yeah.
Hey,
And
shout
then
out to Earl.
Shout out. And RIP to Earl. This was fantastic, Master P, but there's a hole in the bottom of the glass. I don't know.
Weird.
It's,
Chris is meanwhile on his 3rd drink.
Yeah.
but it's fine.
the US Open is also where the USGA is involved in growing the rough, 6 inches, you lose everything. But their goal is to not have an under par winner.
Right.
It's to have an even par should win it.
Yeah.
So, but it's to me, the nostalgia piece, the history piece of the British Open puts it slightly above the US Open. Because there's also some, I know it is, shut up. People know it is the British Open. In America. Yeah.
The Open. Yeah.
It's true link style golf.
Yeah, it is. But it's the birthplace of golf typically too.
Yeah.
With the US Open, there are some tracks that I just don't like that it's at.
Yeah.
Because it does rotate at a lot of different times. List too long to mention in this one. We'll have golf talk.
Oh yeah.
Watch
That's
this
a good
drink.
point.
So, dude, you might have won me over to the Masters as my one sporting event of choice. Bucket list.
100%
Can only go to one professional sporting
Let's
event.
go.
Chef wants to now go. To
Yeah.
So we can't afford that just yet. Let's get the restaurant open
Oh,
and
yeah,
let you make some
I'm sorry.
Let's
some food first, and then we'll go.
taste his barbecue next Saturday, and then we'll decide if
that
we
what-
take Chef along.
Is that what we're calling it now?
What?
Taste his barbecue.
What are you talking about?
You want to taste his meat?
I'm talking about the event on the 30th.
I'm still wondering if 3 inches is average.
Okay.
Okay. So alongside your bucket list sporting event,
Okay.
we have slightly kind of broached this topic a little bit. We talk a
What
lot
was
about
this movie. Just
like
you
broach.
got- you
It's
got
on the
a little-
wings. We haven't focused on what
Okay.
I'm about to ask
Okay.
you to comment on,
Okay.
but
We
we
just
have
shimmied about
we-
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We shimmied a
All
little
right.
bit around it.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be at Augusta or
Okay.
the place that you chose. No, we're still online. It just
Sorry.
keeps kicking us off. We're not going to see it there.
Okay.
My man.
He brought
Ooh.
you a glass of water. Congratulations.
So I should just be able to chug this
While
right
we
now.
wait.
While we wait.
Hydrate.
Hydrate. That's
So-
money, dude.
So we've shimmied around a topic.
Here we go. What is the best stadium or sporting event food as a spectator?
Ooh.
Okay.
Food.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get, man,
It's
when
the
I
state fair. Oh, that's
No,
not
no, no.
sporting
It's, not,
event.
it's a sporting event. This is why we also don't put Chef on camera right now. He doesn't pay attention to the
Yeah.
topics. So, Josh, I'm going to tell you something. It does not have to be a professional sporting event.
Okay.
Or,
Okay.
Texas OU.
But I remember when I was a kid and went to my first high school football game in Georgetown, Texas, at Old Eagle Stadium, natural grass. There were barely enough bleachers to hold 100 people.
I've heard Eagle Fight doesn't die.
Apparently it doesn't
Oh, okay.
until you move to Belton and start your own business.
Oh,
And now it's Big Red Enough Said.
Let's
Cheers.
go.
Sorry.
Hey, shout out.
Hey,
Big Red
shout
Enough
out.
Said.
Big Red Enough Said. We've still got 33 viewers hanging around for Toki, # Toki in the
Love it.
comments. We're giving away this bottle at the very end of the pod in about
Did we
20 minutes.
decide what we're doing with the other bottle?
Nope.
We're going to do a double giveaway?
I think we will.
I think we should.
We will. We're
So
giving
hang
away.
around. Tell your friends. Double giveaway.
Yep.
We need 40 plus people here.
Chris wants to drink
If
it.
we can
before
have
give
40
it.
plus live viewers,
We're giving away the second bottle.
we'll do the second bottle.
So text your friends, your people, your bosses,
Yep.
yeah,
And you double your chances of winning a bottle.
exactly. So if we get to 40, Sam, you tell us when we get to 40 live viewers, and then we're going to give away the second bottle.
Okay.
So Josh, the best stadium food, as I was saying,
Yep.
high school, my first,
Yep.
I was 7 years old, first high school football game at Eagle Stadium, and it's fall, so it's a slightly chilly. I was introduced to a Frito pie.
Okay.
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 And it was the small bag of Fritos cut long ways.
Yes.
And so you hold the bag of Fritos and then they dump chili and cheese on top.
Yes.
And I thought in that moment at 7 years old,
you were
in
ready.
heaven.
You were ready to
Like,
see
that
Jesus.
was it.
Like
Lord,
your life is complete.
yes.
You've done everything that you needed to do and experience on this
Correct.
earth. It was time to go.
But I would have gone to hell because I didn't accept Jesus until I was 19. So I'm glad he didn't take me home then.
It's a bigger
But
conversation,
yes,
but-
much bigger conversation.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's what started my affinity for ballpark and stadium food.
Okay.
Nowadays, my go-to, don't care if it's a football game, basketball game, hockey game, baseball game, soccer game, kids' little league game, I'm getting a glizzy.
Okay.
I love a ballpark
For most people-
glizzy.
It's called a hot dog.
Nope, not
Some
anymore.
people may have that word as a different connotation.
Us cool kids call them glizzies.
I know you like them a lot.
I am a glizzy gobbler.
Yeah.
I am not, but I do like ballpark
Okay.
glizzy. So stadium food
Okay.
at Rangers Ballpark in Arlington, or nope, it's Globe Life Field now. They've got what's called a boomstick. Okay.
Yeah.
It is more than 3 inches. Technically, I think it's 2 feet, at least 18 inches. I don't know what that looks like normally, but it's
Okay.
18 inches of a giant all beef hot dog with all the fixings. The boomstick. Okay.
Hashtag
I'm just seeing what shade of red we can get Josh to turn on
Hashtag
camera.
boomstick.
I am.
Oh,
Elijah,
Man.
I'm not making that joke.
man.
But Boomstick 18. It is.
Okay,
Boom.
okay.
Hey, I think we're going to start Boomstick trending
Yeah, we are.
in the comments section.
Everybody.
We also
Oh,
still need 10 people to give away Josh that
Yes,
bottle.
yeah. Hey, look at this guy.
Wow. You snooze, you lose.
Look
You
at
better
the
pick it up.
double bottle giveaway that could
Double bottle
potentially happen today.
Yep.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
Oh, wow. Kara just changed Jared's the tattoo one to the glizzy gobbler. I'm not putting that on a business card.
Well, you might not, but
That opens up to a.
we
That
will.
Okay, so let's get back
Yeah.
into it. I've given you two of my favorites: a Frito pie,
A
at a high
picture
school
of Jared
football
on the
stadium.
front with a really cool hat and like
And a
glizzy
hot
gobbler
dog?
on it. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Would I be eating the glizzy like on
I
the
think
shirt,
I think
Like,
we're like
or just
because
holding
we're
it and
we're a
smiling?
family friendly place. You just have
Yeah.
to.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
hashtagging Garrison, by the way.
Oh, you don't have to hashtag Garrison. We're gonna figure out a different way to give that away.
We
Still
just have-
hashtag Toki.
Yeah. We just have to get more than 40
Yep.
viewers at
And
the same
we're
time.
at 29 right now.
Oh, we dropped a few. It was the glizzy gobbler talk.
It was. Things went off the rails talking about glizzy gobbler.
Yeah.
So favorite ballpark or stadium food?
I love nachos. Like nachos are always going to have a place in my heart. I love them. It depends on the place you're at. Some try to dress them up and do like a brisket nacho. Some do like, the Wolf brand chili on top of them.
Nothing wrong with that.
My favorite though is just cheese sauce, like out of the can cheese sauce
100%.
with like Taco Bell meat on top. Like you don't really know what
Yeah.
kind of meat it is.
Yep. It's mystery meat. That's what it is.
Chef is like
I know.
uncomfortable right now,
Yeah.
unhappy with us talking about crap cheese and mystery meat, but
He's out of the can.
it is
At a ballpark or stadium, chef.
Peanut.
It is a great
If
ballpark.
somebody is putting like a shredded cheese or some, no,
No,
that's not stadium
That's
nachos.
not stadium nachos.
Nope.
It's tachos.
Tacos.
Tachos. What is that? What is tacho?
Nachos made of tater tots.
Oh,
Oh,
nachos.
that was a thing. Yeah.
See, but I
But see, now you're messing with a good
tortilla
thing.
chip.
Yeah, just tortilla chip nachos.
Yep.
We have we have funnel cakes. We have peanuts in the shell.
Okay.
Deanna,
Yeah.
I
Now,
like that at a
is
baseball game.
Great baseball game snack.
Yep.
100%.
There is just something
Love
to
that.
throwing your trash on the floor.
Are Cracker Jacks the popcorn that's got like the
got the
caramel?
fries inside,
yeah,
too.
the Cracker Jacks are good.
But see, that's a snack. That's a
Yeah.
stadium
That's not a
snack.
stadium food.
Food.
Okay. Like you're gonna eat while
Exactly.
you're at the game. What
Exactly.
are you gonna eat?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So you do love your nachos.
I do, man. Listen,
Corn dog.
when you're like
Corny dog. Who said corny dog?
corn dogs
Elijah.
are good though. Corn dogs are good. When you can have a great plate of nachos with like
Stadium.
chicken on them and like beans and rice and like just totally loaded up pico. Come on.
Oh,
Come on. Look at him.
Oh, damn.
Look at him.
He's kissing ass right now.
I'm not experimenting.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not experimenting. He gave you what you know. His looks better than yours, though.
Well, we can talk about that offline.
Okay. What are we?
Don't
We're still
appreciate
talking about
sharing
stadium
medical information.
Sorry. Wow.
Just saying, nachos are great.
Not-
Hashtag nachos.
Nachos. I would also put now. Chef brought up the state fair.
Yeah.
So we're going to transition this because the state fair is not an athletic event. It's not a stadium food, but stadium food, it's already been answered as somebody, I think it was Elijah, who came in with corny dogs.
Yeah.
At the Texas State Fair, Texans fry everything.
Yes.
They put it in batter.
Yeah.
There's fried Oreos, fried butter, fried beer. I've had
Yeah.
fried beer there.
I will
Still to
say-
date, fried corny dogs. Like dip them in
Like
the batter, put them in the
Nathan's, like the
Yeah.
Nathan's
Big giant
State
hot
Fair corn dog, which freaking, who was it? Was it Golden Chick? Like a year ago, they're like, hey, we bought out Nathan's recipe, Nathan's hot dog, or Nathan's
I did
corn
not
dog.
know this. I did not
I
know this.
literally
A couple weeks.
loaded my kids up in the car. We drove to Golden Chick,
Right.
and shame on you, Golden Chick, because when we got there and got that crap that you put out the window,
Yeah.
that was not a Nathan's corn dog. My kids are like, what the hell is this? I'm like, I have no idea either, because I was envisioning Nathan's Texas State Fair corn dog,
Yep.
the most amazing corn dog in the history of all corn dogs, and I got a whole bunch of crap. It was terrible.
I had no clue any of this conspiracy existed.
Yeah, they did not buy the recipe. That is not a Nathan's corn dog.
No.
That is a bunch of corn crap.
But speaking about Glizzy Gobblers, Nathan's hot dog eating contest. So let's talk about the best fair food.
Best state fair food.
Best state fair food. And that obviously the Texas State Fair is the best state fair of all states.
of all
Because
sta- because
Texas is the best state. Hello.
Come on.
Jeez.
Get out of here, Alaska. Really? We're going to go to an Alaska State
Yeah.
Fair?
Indiana, you can stay home.
Do they even have an Ohio State Fair? They
Doubtful.
shouldn't. Ohio, no.
That's exactly it.
That's a great.
Iowa, like Iowa,
Yeah.
you don't
agreed.
have a state fair.
No. Get out of here.
Texas State Fair. So at the legendary Cotton Bowl,
Yep.
always around the Red River. Well, technically the Red River Shootout is always around the Texas State Fair.
Yes. Yep.
But Danny brought up a fried Twinkie. Ooh. Now see, Kelly's back in our good graces again here. Turkey legs.
Yeah.
Turkey legs at the state fair. Amazing. Funnel cakes. Yep. Brandy,
Oh, yeah.
thinking about funnel cakes. Big Tex is elite, Kara. We absolutely agree.
Totally agree.
And Cindy brings up a good question. Isn't the proper name corny dog or is it corn dog? I call them corny dogs.
Yeah. I think it's tomato. We know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But it's a corny dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I
So
guess it's
good.
because it's cornbread, fried cornbread on the outside of a wiener.
Oh.
Who's asking?
We're getting a lunch order.
Getting a lunch order?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's good at Firehouse Subs, people? We're taking a lunch order.
I'm
apparently.
going Philly cheesesteak sandwich, or like the not the small one, but not the large one either.
Is it a 3-inch sandwich?
Just the medium one. I just want the medium Philly cheesesteak sandwich, please, on white. Now everybody knows knows the order.
Well, and also don't be racist to bread.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not meatball. I'll do roast beef.
Oh.
All the fixings.
Shocker.
Doesn't matter. Cold cuts. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Okay,
I'm
so
pretty easy.
Texas State Fair food.
Yep.
I really do. Like, I'm not a sweets eater generally, but funnel cakes. I don't know if you can classify them as sweets. They are. I mean, it is I love funnel cakes.
It's fried cake batter. It is.
Yeah,
Is it
funnel
a sweet
cakes
chef?
are awesome.
See, we're missing a large part of this because we'll get the second camera by next week. We've got a very special Watch Us Drink next Friday.
Yes.
But I almost feel a little bad talking about all these food kind of things without chef.
chef's expert opinion.
Pancakes is pancake batter right into a fryer.
Yes.
Just
Pancake
like
batter.
Fried pancake batter
That's all it is.
with the dusting on top.
Yeah.
So, chef, I don't need 100% commitment, but could we at Commonwealth during the state fair make funnel cakes
Absolutely.
for the pickleball patio?
Absolutely.
Dude, let's go.
I just got
We made a
real
good
excited.
out of like a
a savory funnel cake.
No, a
No.
sweet funnel cake. Or how they just make sandwich like a burger out of a donut.
Maybe put a little Bluebell homemade vanilla in between them.
Yeah, something cool like
Hey,
that.
it's on. We're on to something. We're on to something. We got to
Funnel
spitball
cake,
that.
Ice cream sandwich.
Could during the state fair, could we have some state fair foods here, like a corny dog,
Fried
like
snake.
our own custom corny
Chef,
dog?
if you tell me you can do funnel cakes and fried corny dogs,
Yes, we can.
Let's go.
I can't tell you.
I
We
don't know if we can. Never mind.
We got the right guy on. The team.
We do. By the way, Mark is coming to drink with us next Friday. Apparently,
Let's go.
his boss is letting him off.
Let's go.
Yep.
Come on.
I think we're going to have happy hour all day on Good Friday because happy resurrection, Jesus.
It'll be Happy Friday.
Yes, happy Friday.
Although, I mean, technically, he was dead on Friday.
Oh, so it's morning? So we're
Yeah,
morning.
we're
So we
morning.
need sad cocktails wearing black.
Yeah, we need like dark drinks and sadness.
See, I like to
But,
picture
hey,
I like to picture my Jesus in a tuxedo t-shirt.
Sunday's coming.
Sunday is coming.
We need a drink called Sunday's coming.
Sunday's coming. And tuxedo shirt Jesus.
Could it be one that maybe it's a Diet Coke and you drop a Mentos into it? That's the Sunday's coming. Because Jesus rose again on Sunday.
Common folk, I need it on the record that I am refraining from all the jokes about what Josh just did and said
I love Jesus.
and motioned. Nope. With
Yeah.
his, I'm refraining because of my
Jesus.
love for the Lord.
Rose from the dead on Sunday.
Because nothing says Jesus like alcohol. Well, you know why, Deanna? What was his first miracle?
Yeah. Yeah. And it wasn't crappy wine either.
No, you
He made
know it was
into
that.
the best good wine.
You know that dude teleported to like Napa and was like, "Give me the good stuff."
I mean, Italy would have been closer for him, so probably he
I don't know
Went
Italian
there.
wines. They do like
Yeah.
the sparkling proseccos and everything.
Is that going to be one of the questions you ask him?
Yep, water to wine, baby. Did
what
I ask
wine
Jesus?
did you
What wine did you
create? What was the year? What was the
Yeah.
lineage?
Whoa! Have we just started a new Watch Us Drink topic called "What questions are we asking the Lord when we get to heaven?"
Yes.
Because that is a fun one.
Asking Jesus.
Who killed JFK?
Asking Jesus. We know who killed JFK.
Well, and I think
Do we?
The
I think
government.
Trump's going to tell us all as soon as he gets back in. But yeah. Wow. Let's have Jesus heaven talk at
Okay.
another one.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
got a couple of other things. I
Hey,
want
you
to
know
talk
what?
about.
Brandy Libby brings up a good point. I was watching her comment on
Uh-huh,
your phone because Sam selfishly turned the
Everybody's
computer
off
screen
Good
away
Friday.
from us. Everybody's off.
That's what I'm saying. Happy hour all day. Kids are out of school too, which means I have no track meet to be at.
Leave your kids
No cheer.
unsupervised
Yes.
and come have drinks with us
Yes.
all day. What
Yes.
could possibly go wrong?
Nothing could go wrong.
Okay.
So it looks like happy hour Good Friday.
Okay.
We're
I
going
like
to
it.
pre-celebrate because we want people to go to church on Sunday. So
Right.
we want
Yes.
to pre-celebrate the resurrection
Yes.
and have a
Love
happy
it.
hour day.
All the
Um,
dark, somber stuff was
That's
a joke.
that's exactly right. Come on, but there will be wine available.
Mhm.
Okay, so I had this thought, and sometimes my thoughts, I can be a little random, a little all over the place. I love change, so I love changing topics on a dime.
Yeah.
I saw this TikTok video because I'm cool like that and watch TikToks.
Oh, you're on the TikTok.
It's spectacles, testicles, woolly, and watch.
Speaking of random,
So I was watching a TikTok, and it was a guy that was squatting. Okay, so he had a bar on his shoulders, like weightlift squatting.
okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
But
for
he was
clarification.
outside at an old playground where you have one of those merry-go-rounds.
No.
Okay, and
Okay.
on the merry-go-round,
I think
he attached-
every dude has a merry-go-round story.
yes.
Every dude has to.
So-
But go ahead.
So listen,
He attached.
he attached those Razor scooters. He attached 8 of them. So when the merry-go was spun around by his friend, all of the Razor scooters got out like a Chinese star and going super fast. And then with the weight on his shoulders, he was doing squats while the Razor scooters hit him in the shins repeatedly.
Oh.
So then I started thinking, Josh, as I often do, what
Why?
is the worst kind of pain? And I'm going to frame it this way since we were having religious talk earlier. I used to say, there's probably a room in hell where people with metal fillings, all they do is sit in that room and chew on aluminum foil.
Oh,
Like I'm one of the few that still has
Wow.
metal fillings
Yeah.
from my childhood and lack of going to the dentist then.
Uh-oh.
But if you ever, I don't know why you would chew on aluminum foil, but they said not to do it. And so you did it. And it's like, that is the worst pain in the world. But I think, so we're going to say, Josh, what are the rooms in hell with the worst kind of torture? And I'm going to give you mine. And
Okay.
it's very similar to the Razor scooters.
I know exactly.
I think that there is a room in hell where you have to ride a bicycle from the 80s, like a
Okay.
Huffy,
Yeah.
a BMX bicycle from the 80s. And all you do is keep scooting the metal pedals
The
into your
spiked-
shins. The
Spiked
spiked-
metal pedals.
I think there's a room you just sit on a bicycle without a seat
Yep. Oh,
and metal pedals to the shins all day. Like that's what you do forever. There's no getting off. There's no escape from that. And that's what you do.
I'm not engaging in this conversation
Yes,
anymore
you have
after that, what you just said.
Because I'm going to give you another one.
I'm going to give you one that's in the same
This is painful.
genre as that.
Okay.
You just have to repeatedly walk by a truck with a trailer hitch out and bang your shin on it over and over and over again.
Dude,
If you have ever taken a trailer hitch square to the shin, where you look down and immediately there's like an indention in your skin and it's like blue, that is painful.
How about the metal slides, but nude?
so
In the
so
middle of summer.
I think
Chris
there's
has nude metal slides during the
Steve,
summer.
most of the people are our age-ish, with the exception of Emma, where the aluminum slides in the same playground that the merry-go-rounds, they were a death trap.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
The metal slides, they were 16 feet long, almost straight up and down,
I was going to say they were incredibly
cooking in 120-degree
Yeah.
Texas sun, and you got on, you're a little kid. Oh, this is going to be the best time of my life. You're walking up the little things. You're like, oh shit,
Then you
I
are-
just burned my ass.
peeling your skin
Yes.
off the
Yeah.
off the slide.
But then you're like, surely it's cooled off by now. So you immediately get back in line and go, okay, I'm going to give you another one.
Okay.
You also need to know, we've answered this question, I think, would you rather last week. I would rather watch the horror movies than the romantic comedies. I think that was a would you
Yeah.
rather.
Yeah.
I think that there's a room in hell where all you do is you hold your hands out like this,
Yeah.
and somebody just drags a piece of copy paper between each one of your fingers.
Oh, that's
Like-
a terrible one.
That's
a paper cut
yes.
between.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It, like just
Bro, what's wrong with
I know. Is there something? Do I need counseling?
What
Carrie, I need
about a
counseling.
room where you have like fingernails just a tiny bit longer than you usually would, and then something like breaks your fingernail way below the clip,
No.
and you gotta like peel it off? That's a bad one too. No.
I got something for you.
Okay.
What about
I'm with you.
you're going into the room in hell
Yeah.
after just getting super sunburned, and someone just rakes your back with those same long fingernails?
It's a random Tuesday at my house.
That part's true.
Yeah.
You do get sunburned in the
Every
shade.
day. Yeah. This happens.
So there were.
What about
I did have
What
a metal
about when
slide
you-
in 100 degrees. That was
Yeah.
on my list.
what about when you bang like your elbow really hard on something like metal, and it's like the whole arm instantly goes numb, and you can't make it
You
feel
can't.
better?
You can't like squeeze anything with your hands.
Right. Oh, that's
We're
a bad
never
one.
gonna
Do
get
girls
over
think
it.
about this kind of stuff, or is
No.
this a dude thing, or is
Weird.
this just Jared's a little weird thing?
Jared's
No.
a little weird.
Sam, you don't know. You're not allowed
The
to
girl,
talk
my
yet.
girls tell me, they ask all the time, like, what is your Roman Empire? And I'm like, I have no idea what that means. Do you know what that means? If someone were to say, Jared, what is your Roman Empire?
I don't, but I know it's a trend on something that young people watch.
It is like what you randomly think about that nobody else thinks about, and you think about it frequently.
It's rooms in hell for me.
Rooms in Hell is your Roman Empire.
But it also makes me want to tell people about Jesus. I don't
Yeah.
want anybody to go through that kind of pain. Ooh, there is a room in hell where there is nonstop banjo music.
Okay, now hang
Now,
on.
I love a banjo in the proper context. I could deal with that. Yeah, I could. Now, if they're playing dueling banjos
From
over and
Deliverance.
over, yes, from Deliverance. Or if there's a room in hell where all there is two creepy twin girls in peasant dresses just staring at you.
Hey, that is like an interesting topic too, like for a future Watch a Stream, are like those like moments from cinema, from like your like youth or
Yeah.
when you were younger, growing, like those moments that forever will be burned into your brain. And you're like, okay, maybe you shouldn't have seen, or maybe you did, and maybe it's not even like terrible or vulgar. It's just like it's there and it's never going anywhere.
Poltergeist chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Poltergeist.
The saw guy on the tricycle.
When
Yes.
Mufasa died in Lion King.
When Mufasa died in Lion King.
Oh my.
Here we go. Chef is getting
That's
into
what
his
Chef
feels
said.
again.
Wow.
He brings up Mufasa. Like, I have daddy issues. Okay,
Yeah.
so
That was
And
he's
hard.
that's-
that was
Whoever on
tough
your
to
bingo
watch.
card had Jared was going to say daddy twice in one broadcast. Check.
When was it? Two.
Earlier you said I grew up without a daddy. And then you just said daddy.
Why? Why you bringing up old shit,
I'm just
bro?
saying,
Why
that's
you
what
bringing up
you
old shit?
said in the same broadcast.
I also said Glizzy Goblin in this podcast. You got me. And championship.
In the championship.
Yeah. If you had
swear.
championship on your bingo card, congratulations.
Yeah. Ooh, Jaws 1975 drive-in. Like, being underwater
Mhm.
scares me.
Yeah.
That's so if we're talking, oh man, this could get out
Yeah.
of control even more so. How much time do we have, Sam?
Yeah.
We're there. We're getting real close. Go to that next tab to our giveaway tool and see where we are. We've got 33 entries. Did we ever get to 40?
We got close. We got to 36
Then y'all started
earlier.
talking about rooms of hell and everyone just.
Oh, everybody
Yeah,
logged
I
off.
started dropping like flies.
Guys, I'm just an open person. I want to talk candidly about our fears and what scares us.
Open book. He's an open book.
Maybe there's a room in hell where Commonwealth is just constantly having things built in it. And it never opens. Is that too personal?
Did you see my energy leave my body
I
immediately?
found Josh's room in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just constant torture.
Where it's like
Oh.
everything's going to be
Yeah.
next week, next week, next
No,
week.
that's
Yeah,
right.
one more layer of asphalt. Oh.
All right, guys, here's your last call. Toki, #sign or hashtag Toki, TOKI.
If you could get 8 more friends online.
8 more friends online. Ooh, yeah, 8 more friends online in the
Just
next
saying.
3 minutes. Then we'll give away the next
Yeah.
bottle too.
Heck yeah.
Oh, the meat
7
hook
more
scene in
friends.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah. So that type thing.
Okay.
Like that, like,
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. There are a couple of scenes from there that like are in the brain. You can't get rid of them.
You can't.
Event Horizon, little known horror movie, probably late 90s.
Was that Wesley
or so.
Snipes?
No,
No.
it was when the spaceship disappeared and then reappeared, and then they went on the spaceship and it had been inhabited. I don't want to ruin it, but horror movie. There are a couple of scenes from that that are like in my brain.
You want to
Anyway.
know this? Listen, we're going to carry this over to next week's Watch Us Stream.
Poltergeist, you're right, Elijah.
But
100%.
the best scary movies that like you actually are scared, arachnophobia. It's just spiders in general. My wife kills the spiders at our house. I'll deal with scorpions, I'll deal with snakes, anything except spiders. I don't do spiders.
Also, room in hell, you just get stung by scorpions randomly. Like you don't know when it's going to happen. You're like walking to the bathroom in the middle of the night, like bam, hits you.
See, I think it's a room in hell where there's nothing but empty shoes of yours around. And in every one of them, you have to put your foot in, and that's where you get stung by a scorpion.
Oh, you don't know what's in it. Could be a spider,
Ooh.
scorpion.
A brown recluse
That's
is
a
going to be
bad
in
one.
my shoe. Nope.
I mean,
No,
you're
thank
already in hell. So
You are. Like, things couldn't get any worse. So you're
Right.
like, okay. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're going to sleep and get up and go to the bathroom in hell. I get it. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, man. Okay. So let's recap. Toki is our giveaway.
Yep.
Giving it away in 2
Hashtag
minutes.
Toki. Hey, I was going to say, we just had 35. Now we're down
Oh,
to 34.
6. Dang it.
Somebody
it was
lied.
the room in hell talk, a room of mosquitoes. That would
Hey,
be pretty awful.
On like the Naked and Afraid or like the survival shows, whenever they're in a climate where they're like the bugs.
Yeah.
And then they like, hey, after my first night, and they turn their back and they're covered in welts. You're like, oh, okay, I'm out. I'm definitely never going to a jungle in Guatemala to try to stay without a tent.
Yeah.
Just saying.
By the way, I'm not going to be naked anywhere doing that.
Nobody wants
That's
that.
stupid.
Nobody wants that.
God, there are a lot of people dumber than us.
Yeah.
Baby rattlesnake like to hang out in shoes. Well, thanks for now giving me another room in hell, Wes Kukulski.
All right.
Wes Nikolsky, way to
Hmm.
go, buddy.
Damn it. That's why you don't watch that stuff.
Yeah,
Misty, but
that's true.
you know what? If some things don't scare you, I mean, is it even
And
worth living?
you don't know it's going to be something that sticks in your brain
Right.
forever until you watch it and it sticks in your brain forever.
Right.
So you don't know until you watch it.
Okay, should we give it away? Yeah, because we keep dropping viewers. I think it's the Rooms in Hell talk.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be a very cool conversation and got dark real fast.
it's weird.
Maybe people don't think about, the judgment and hell that much.
Yeah,
All right.
it's not real like sunshine and daisies.
Yeah.
You know?
So Good Friday
Good Friday.
next week.
Sunday's coming.
Let's have happy hour. Sunday's coming.
Heck
Don't
yeah.
forget, people. I'm going to post it online following our
Whatever
drawing and
this
hang it up
is.
here. Yeah, I'll post the ticket sales. I don't know how many we have left. There's not a lot, but you're in ticket. Our food and drinks have been sponsored.
Yep.
Which means drink responsibly. We will serve responsibly, but you can eat until your belly's full of Chef
Yeah.
Andrew's food.
Heck yeah.
And it's going to be incredible.
And there's going to be some slightly better than mediocre country music being
Yes.
played.
Yes.
Just
Jared is
saying.
the mediocre one, right?
Yeah, and we're better than.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we expect to see you all of you who have bought tickets and watched today.
Yep.
Next Saturday. Yeah. All right. Well, Sam, click us to that one. Here we are.
All right, here
are
we go.
drawing.
For the Toki.
Lots of names coming up there.
For the Toki.
Don't say it out loud in case we don't like the person who won.
Hey, that's a good
I'm
point.
kidding. It's not you, Wes. I'm sorry. Terry McCown.
Terry McCown.
Terry.
Hey,
McCown.
Terry McCown.
Terry McCown.
Congratulations.
You have now won the talkie.
You want to? You went from Irish to Japanese.
I
real
was
quick.
trying
It's 'cause
to-
you're trying to
I was like-
hey, congratulations. Oh,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, talkie.
Oh, you won a Ferrari.
Talkie.
Yes.
Talkie.
Yep.
It was. Totally.
It's true.
Mark, I was going to say your name because it slowed down
Yeah, it
and
got
your name
really
stayed up
close.
there for a few seconds, but
But-
sorry you didn't win.
Terry unseated
Yeah.
you.
Toki Suntory Whiskey. It's
I know.
yours. We're going to put a label on the back.
Michael Dunn wants to know where the camera is that shows the spin. You're
I'm
going to have
getting-
to trust us.
Yeah.
Well,
Trust Sam. She's above board.
that's true.
Terry McCown, you've won. If you do not pick this up by next Good Friday happy hour, we're giving it away live out here.
If we can get
Okay.
more than 40 viewers, we'll do something
Okay.
with this bottle too. We're not going to keep it and drink it. We're going to have some fun with it. So
We might as well just turn Friday leading into the construction party,
Yeah.
another party. Let's have a pre-construction pre-party
a pre-construction pre-party party.
on Friday.
I like it.
Yes,
We'll come
Water
up with
line.
like the shirt, like the Dunder Mifflin shirt for the fun run.
with all the names on the back of what he called it.
Yeah,
Dude,
I love it.
this is where good ideas happen.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay? Appreciate our studio audience,
Yep.
full of staff members. Thank you. The Dickies aren't here today. Derek's in
I
Vegas.
know. Kind of sad, but
Yeah.
happy for him. He's in
Yeah.
Vegas during March
Didn't do this.
Madness.
Okay, Terry's actually responding woohoo, so she knows she won.
Nice.
So
Good job,
this
Terry.
is yours. Come and get it.
All right.
Hey, as always, we leave
Hey.
you here until next Friday.
Wow.
Damn it. I just spilled. I've been off my game today.
For
It's
the
only
good
my
of the
second
people.
drink. For the good of the people. Cheers. Goodbye.